Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, YouTubers. Anybody out there to share this moment? Hi, everybody. My name is Serena, and I'm from Mayes Roma 2, which is in Ponte Lungo. Can you drop me a comment in the chat and let me know your name and where you're from? Happy Friday. What have you all got planned for this wonderful Friday? Hello, Giuseppe from Trieste. Lovely. Nice to meet you. What have you got planned for this Friday? Are you going to the kitchen? Are you going to the living room? Are you going to your balcony maybe to get some sun? Hi, Antonio. One of my students from Rome. Good morning, Vero, 89. Veronica, Sondrio, nice. Where is Sondrio? Ivana, wonderful. From Milan. So I believe we got people from the north down to the center of Italy, right? Okay, wonderful. So my plan today is to maybe, oh yes, there we go. My plan today is to go to the kitchen for maybe a nice cocktail to celebrate Friday. And then I'm slowly going to move my way into the living room to maybe see if I can watch something on the TV. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll go to the balcony in the end. So what's your destination today? The living room, the balcony, the kitchen, or even if you have an extra room, an art room or a games room. Can you see me now, Ivana? Antonio, which room are you going to? TGIF to you too. Okay, so today we're going to talk about family ties, okay? Okay. Thank you. Sandra's in north of it, Lombardia. So is that in the area near Milan then, I guess, and Padua and all that area there, is it? Living room, a guided tour. I love that. A guided tour of the living room. Ivana, I'm from Ireland. I'm from Ireland. I'm from Limerick, to be more precise. Limerick City, Ireland. Yes. Have you been to Ireland? Ah, yes, Antonio, that's what I like to hear. Lots of webinars. Okay. Yes. Good for you. Webinars are very important. Any occasion is the best occasion to speak or listen to English. Yes, Ivana, my accent. I don't know if I have a big accent at the moment, to be honest. It's a bit mixed. Okay, so today I'm going to go and speak about the family ties. Okay, have you got big families? Have you got small family? Have you got big family? Extended family? Or I've lost my words. Okay, how big is your extended family? How big is your family in general? Okay. Well, my family is really big. Um, yeah, it's extremely big. You cannot imagine how big my family is, but it's very, very, very big. Oh, you've got a small family. You're only child. Oh, that's so nice. I wish I could have been an only child sometimes. Oh, thank you, Antonio. I will send your love to everybody. So, Giuseppe, you've got a small family. Yeah, I've got a very big family. What about Ivana? How big is your family? Who else have we got on here? Then Veronica, how big is your family? And also, good wording here, Giuseppe. Only child. Vocabulary. Okay, so you've got 4 in your family. I see. All right. You have a big family too, Veronica. That's great to hear. How big is your family? Hello, Tatiana. Hello, Tatiana Panova from Lyon. Wow, what a pleasure. What an absolute pleasure. So you have your mother, 2 brothers for the first circle. Yes. Yes. So if you want to know my family, I've got 2 sisters and 3 brothers. Wow, Antonio, your family is big, but in reality, I usually see only your parents, your brother and your sister-in-law, because their other relatives live in their countries. Okay, I see. You have 2 sisters and lots of uncles, aunts, and cousins. Okay, well, do you want to know how big my family is? My family has, let's see, I have 12, 12 and 4, 16 uncle and aunts. Now is it 13 plus 4? 17. 17 uncles and aunts. Okay. And I think, don't quote me on this, but they're quite big, so I have a lot of cousins. We've got maybe 40 first cousins, maybe more, but I don't want to exaggerate. I could have 45. I'm not sure right now. So I have I have 17 uncles and aunts, and I have 40 first cousins. It's an Irish family. It's huge. Yes. Veronica, you have two sisters and lots of uncles and aunts. Yes, lots. Hi, Tatiana again. Yeah, it's a huge family. So today we'll talk about family ties and we can expand on our vocabulary, okay? So let's begin. Are we ready, guys? Are we ready? Let's move on. Okay, so family ties. In this focus activity, describing your family dynamics, asking and answering questions about your family. Okay, great. Okay, so who's that? One, Max is the brother of my mother. He is my, right, what is he? Max is the brother of my mother. He is my, yes, very good, Antonio. On the ball, on the ball, on the ball. Yes, very good, uncle. Right, two, Jill is my husband's sister. She is my, what is she? Jill is my husband's sister. She is my, anyone got that? It's a bit difficult. Yes, very good. Sister-in-law, top marks for Tatiana and Leon. Right, number three. Are you ready? We've got Brett is the son of my brother. He is my, excellent, Antonio. Brett is the son of my brother. He is my, who can get that one? Brett is the son of my brother. He is my, anyone? Yes, very good. Good. Very good, Veronica. Very good. Okay, let's go for four. Carly is my daughter. Carly is my daughter's daughter. She is my, Carly is my daughter's daughter. She is my, excellent, Tatiana. Very good. Granddaughter. Top stuff. Top. Okay, let's try number five. Henry is the son of my mother and her second husband. He is my, so Henry is the son of my mother and her second husband. He is my, anybody? Half brother. Very good. Very good. You've all studied. These are words and vocabulary that are a bit hard to get sometimes. Very good. Let's look at number six. Hannah is the daughter of my father's new, let's see, my father's new wife. She is my, Hannah is the daughter of my father's new wife. She is my, she is my, So Hannah is a daughter of my father's new. She is my stepdaughter, half sister. Very good, Veronica. Top. Very, very good. Excellent. Great participation. Right. So what's new for you in this vocabulary? Are any of these words new for you? Half brother, stepdaughter, half sister. Anything new? No? Okay, let's move on. Excellent job. Okay, right. Phrasal verbs. Okay, let's look at what is a phrasal verb? Who can tell me what a phrasal verb is? What is a phrasal verb? Or how would we create a phrasal verb? Anybody? Giuseppe? Antonio? Can you give me an example of a phrasal verb? Veronica? Okay. All right. Well, an example of a phrasal verb would be to bring up, to take after, to raise. No, not to raise, excuse me. To look after. It is where you have the main verb and it's followed by, exactly, pick up, Veronica. You got the main verb and it's followed by a preposition. Yes, very good. So one phrasal verb could have about 4 or 5 different meanings. Great. Veronica came up with a great one. Pick up. Can you think of another phrasal verb? Exactly. Good job, Tatiana. Verbs which change their meaning when they use them with different prepositions. Yes. So we can use a phrasal verb instead of the proper verb. Okay. For example, instead of saying stand up. No, stand up is a phrasal verb too. Let's see. I'm going to get an example. It's not coming right now. But yes, but there are many. So we would use a phrasal verb instead of the main verb sometimes. Yes. Okay. So let's have a look at, oops, main page. Right. So we have upbringing and inherit. Yes, very good, Veronica. Okay. Upbringing and inherit. Now, what does upbringing mean and what does inherit mean? Anyone? To look after and to look at. Right. Anybody else? Not really. Oh, these are phrasal verbs, though. Yes, very good. I think there's a delay. Okay. So upbringing would be when we're talking about how you were taught morals or to be polite, or it's a certain way that you were taught when you were growing up by your parents. Inherit is when you have a certain trait, character trait, or you inherit certain ways of doing things from somebody. So it's a little bit more natural. Okay? Right. So let's have a look. So we would categorize them like this. So upbringing is to bring up. Okay? What else would we put in that category? Which one would we put into upbringing? Now remember, upbringing is something that we're talking about the way that you were taught as a child, the way you were educated, the way you were taken care of. Okay? So would you put take after? To take after? To raise? I would say raise, yeah. Let's see. To raise, yes. And to take after is to inherit. Remember, to take after would be to inherit someone's character naturally, to inherit someone's way of doing things, something that is inside, something natural, okay? Okay, good job, Giuseppe. Right, what about to run in the family? Where would that go? Run in the family. So if something ran in the family, inherit? Yes, very good. To inherit. Excellent, Giuseppe. To run in the family. What about to look after? To look after? Where would we put that? Maybe, would it be to bring up? Yes, very good. To bring up. And what about to get something from? Any suggestions? Very good, Veronica. Very good. Upbringing, I think. Very good, Antonio. So the last one, we have to get something from, and it would be to inherit. Okay. Good job. Yay. Okay. Oh, Full House. Alice was raised in a small town outside Chicago. Her mom raised her and her four siblings to be independent, caring, and helpful. When she was younger, she often looked after her younger siblings. For years, her mom has tried to raise them to be religious too. Since she was brought up in a very religious household, as teenagers, Alice and her siblings have rebelled against their religious upbringing. Right, first question, guys. Where was Alice raised? Was she raised in Paris? No. Was she raised in Dublin? No. Excellent. Excellent, Giuseppe. Alice was raised in a small town near Chicago. Okay, so let's look at question number 2. Who raised Alice? Who? Who raised Alice? Excellent job, Tatiana. If I could, I'd give you a high five. High five. Okay, excellent job by her mother. Yes, very good. Now, what about the third question? How was she brought up? How was she brought up? How was she brought up? Oh, very good, Giuseppe. Yes, she was brought up to be religious. Excellent. And how else? Let's look at number 4. So, who did Alice look after when she was younger? Who did Alice look after when she was younger? Anybody? Yes, very, very good. She looked after her younger siblings. That's an interesting word. What does sibling mean? What what does sibling mean? Anybody? Antonio, Giuseppe, Veronica, Tatiana. Wow, you're so many. Giuseppe. Not quite. Yeah, brothers, sisters, half brothers and sisters. Yeah. All of the above. Yep. All of the above. Excellent job. Okay, right. Question number 1. Let's look at ourselves for a minute. Where were you raised? Question number 2. Who raised you? 3. How were you brought up? And 4, who looked after you? 5, did you look after your siblings? Okay, think about it for a moment, and I want you to tell me. Okay? While you are preparing, I will tell you about me. So, I was raised in Limerick City. My mother, my father raised me with my grandmother and my uncles and aunts sometimes. I was brought up to be hardworking, honest, respectful, and strong. When my mother and father were working or weren't present, my grandmother looked after me. I looked after my siblings, yes. But my siblings, yeah, I looked after my siblings. Yeah. Okay, so what about you, Antonio? Where were you raised? Tatiana, what about you? Who raised you? Anybody want to share now? Anybody out there? I can see you all typing really quickly, getting all your vocabulary in line. Excellent, Giuseppe. Thank you. So, I was raised in Padua and then moved to Trieste. My parents and grandparents raised me. I was brought up to have good manners and respectful. Excellent vocabulary, good manners. Good, good. If we say to have good manners, to have good manners, we'd also say to be polite. Okay? Excellent job, Giuseppe. I really liked exactly everything that you've written was perfect. Great. High five. Okay. Let's see. Who's next? Who wants to share? Anybody else want to share? I can still hear people typing, lots of typing. Antonio, are you there? Have you left? Have you left me, Antonio? Come back. Veronica, how were you brought up? Excellent. See, I knew it was you that was typing. I was raised in a little city in the north near Switzerland. My parents and grandparents raised me. I was brought up to be polite and to respect other people. Excellent job. Very, very well done. Yes. Very, very good. Right. Who's next? Dun, dun, dun. Who's going to be next? Yes, Giuseppe. Sometimes my cousin look after you. Oh, excellent. So have you got a good relationship with your cousin? I like my cousins. I've got so many. Every one of my cousins, they all have different characters and they're all really, really special. So if my cousins looked after me or took care of me, I was very, very happy. Okay, let's move on. Right. So Mike takes after his family. They have the same brown hair and green eyes. Mike's siblings all get their blonde hair and blue eyes from his mum. All of Mike's family is very athletic. It must run in the family. His parental, his paternal grandmother says that it was inherited from her parents. They had both competed in the Olympics. Okay, so who does Mike take after? Okay, who does he take after? Oh, going back to before. Sorry, Tatiana. Let's have a quick look. I was raised in St. Petersburg, Russia, by my parents. Wow. But especially by my grandmother. I was brought to be strong. Okay, brought up. Don't forget the preposition, brought up. Be strong, courageous, independent, good worker, and well behaved. Very good. Good worker. We would more commonly say hard worker. Okay, very, very good. Well behaved. Excellent. Excellent. So let's go back to Mike. So who does Mike take after? Does he take after his sister? Does he take after his cousin? Anybody? Right, the next question would be, who do Mike's siblings get their blonde hair from? Excellent, Giuseppe. Mike takes after his father because of his hair and eyes. Very good. Good job. High five. Okay, so the next question, who do Mike's siblings get their blonde hair from? And what trait runs in Mike's family? According to Mike's grandmother, who did they inherit that trait from? Okay. Anybody else? Anybody want to answer number 3 or number 4? Okay, so traits. What are traits? Is this a difficult word for you or a new word? Traits would be kind of like character. Like that's why we say character traits. For example, a trait that runs in my family would be that we're all very open-minded. So that could be an important trait. So what? Excellent. Do we have? Okay, so we got Veronica who says Mike's siblings get their blonde hair from his mom. Very good, very good. Great job, Veronica. What traits runs in Mike's family? They are all very athletic. Athletic. No, no, doesn't necessarily have to be that. It could be character-wise too. So the trait would be open-mindedness, they would be athletic, or they would be very kind, or they all have red hair, or they all have black hair. Could be anything. According to Mike's grandmother, who did he inherit the trait from? The athleticness. Who did he inherit it from? He inherited it from his grandmother's paternal grandmother. Okay, so his paternal grandmother. Paternal grandmother means his grandmother's father. Okay? Oh, sorry, his father's mother. So paternal is usually the grandparent of the father. So my paternal grandmother is Italian. My maternal grandmother is Irish. Okay? From her dad's family. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Right. So, I am an only child. So we're going to insert these lovely verbs here. So let's have a look first. We've got want, look after, runs in the family, remarry, remarry negative, and consider. So let's begin. I am an only child. I have bright red hair. It for generations. I was raised in South Carolina. I was since or four, I was a baby. My dad's mum, my paternal grandmother, me. By the time I was 3, my parents were divorced. Since or four. Then my mum. Since for years. My mum to find someone to marry. Recently, my dad, my stepmom doesn't have any children and they adopting. Right. So, what's the first answer? Yes, runs in the family. Very good. Very good, Loredana. Thank you for joining. Okay, very good. So, and the next one, my paternal grandmother. Okay, so I was raised in South Carolina since or for? Since and looked after. So since I was a baby, my dad's mom, my paternal grandmother, looked after me. Very good, Giuseppe. Right. By the time I was 3, my parents were divorced. Since or for then, my mom. Is it since or for? It'd be since then. So, since then, my mom. Since then, my mom. Anybody? My mom hasn't remarried. Okay, right. So we've got since for 4 years, my mom to find someone marry. Anybody? 4 years, I have wanted my mom to find someone to marry. Recently, my dad has remarried. Okay? My stepmom doesn't have any children, and good job, Loredana, good job. And they have considered. Very good. Okay. So let's have a quick look here. We've got beautiful vocabulary. So very good, Giuseppe. Very, very good. Let's have a look at this vocabulary, and I want you to think about how you are. What are your character traits? Okay? So we've got private, dependable, sensitive, and mature. Leader, intelligent, responsible, and ambitious. Social butterfly, peacekeeper, and fairness obsessed. Risk taker, free spirited, creative, and competitive. So the question is, which of these character traits suit you? A feud means a feud would mean kind of have a negative, not an argument, but it would mean to basically, if you have a disagreement with someone, a small fight or disagreement, yeah, just like in families you have little disagreements, so you have many little fights. So it's called a family feud. Okay, so back to the question. So which of these character traits suits you? Giuseppe, can you choose 2 adjectives? Veronica, can you choose 2, please? Antonio and Loredana, can you choose 2? Okay, so I'm going to choose, let's see, a risk taker and a peacekeeper. That's me. Responsible and private. Very good. Very good, Giuseppe. Right. Okay, what about you, Loredana? Anybody else? Antonio, have you disappeared? Okay, right. Anybody else before we tie it up? Social butterfly. Very good. Okay, Loredana, some. Okay, some of each. Great. I guess it depends on the situation, doesn't it? Yes. Very good. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to an end. Thank you very, very much for participating in today's webinar. And don't forget, you have webinars all day. You just choose your level and put it in YouTube. Thank you very much from Rome, Pontelungo. Bye.